Coachmen Freedom Express 271BL here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. It's a bit of a windy day. I apologize if you get a little wind noise on the camera. I'm going to try to shield it where I can. I'm probably going to make my exterior tour a little brief so that we can get inside and out of the wind. A couple things I want to mention. You're going to see some options and upgrades on this trailer that are not standard. Not every single 271 that we carry is going to look exactly like this, so let's get dug in here. This is Freedom Express, by the way, is a lightweight. Now this is a lightweight toy hauler, which is hard to find. This is the perfect rig for a half-ton for couples. There's a lot of qualities on this that are hard to find in a toy hauler, and it's because it's a lightweight that makes these things possible. Real quick, let's take a peek up front. Very few toy haulers are going to have a big front pass-through storage like this. Now this is a Freedom Express. You're going to get nicer features. This is a little more upscale. We're going to get LED lighting through the entire length of the basement here. This little 24 by 48 inch resin top table here, it's perfect for indoors, outdoors, picnic table, utility table, clean your fish, all kinds of stuff. Now the reason we get this big front storage compartment is because this has a full front walk around bed, which a half-ton towable travel trailer toy hauler essentially basically never has. Looking at the front tongue here, again I apologize for some wind. We've got a elevated utility rack here. This is good for like a suitcase generator, extra batteries, cargo, anything. Down here above the spare tire holder, which is nice because this doesn't have a rear bumper, so you don't have to worry about stowing the spare tire inside. We have a double-sized battery rack, so you can put 2 batteries on there. They do use 20-pound propane tanks, so that if it's Sunday at 6 o'clock and you run out of gas and you want to go grilling, not a problem. Just swap them out at a gas station. And obviously a power tongue jack, but not just any tongue jack, because power tongue jacks are like super common nowadays. Almost everything seems to have them, but it's a good quality Lippert one that moves faster, is stronger, lasts longer. And did you notice the diamond plate on the front? A lot of toy haulers, amazingly, are starting to drop off of that. We have nicer aluminum wheels on wide stance axles. And the whole point there is that it'll offer more stability in transit. It'll keep the tail from wagging the dog, so to speak. LED tail lights, so you're not going to have to worry about your brake lights basically going out on you going down the road. Now there is roughly 20-ish, 20 to 22 foot awning, roughly eyeballing that. It is an easy power awning. It moves very fast. Again, it's a higher quality Lippert appliance. You can find a cheaper toy hauler out there. It's not going to have good, great appliances like this. That's how they save their money. If 2 things both have power awnings and power tongue jacks and all that, and one's $1 cheaper, you got to ask why. There has to be a difference because you get what you pay for. This here is kind of your another sort of all-purpose table. Normally, you wouldn't want to take a table like this outside. However, in a Coachmen, all of your countertops, everything is sealed edge. That means that it's very difficult, nearly impossible for water to seep in there and cause water penetration. Now, this rear power lift bunk bed that we have back here, this is an option. And I've kind of got it set up so you can see a little bit of everything. So these sofas here are fixed. They can fold up against the wall, they can turn into sofas, you can flip that down into a bed. It all operates very simply, very easily. Now, the power, these will always be here. The power lift bed back here is an option that we put into this, and it's very simple. It's only 12 volt operated, so you don't have to have park power to do it. It can go all the way against the ceiling. It can actually come clear down to these lower bunks if you want to. A little bit of wind, so I'm going to step inside. What that power lift bed does is just about anything you want. By the way, real quick, I just want to mention that this is a true toy hauler. We have literally a dozen of these tie-down rings back here. This is also dovetailed, if you notice, which, amazingly, a lot of travel trailer toy haulers are not. It's not a severe ease of angle on your incline. However, it makes all the difference when you've got a fully dressed bike and you're trying to load in here. But real quick, couple things I want to point out, just even on this power bed. First of all, this is a true 60 by 80 mattress. This is a true queen bed right here, so you can throw queen sheets up here, it will fit. We have added a tent screen wall. My guess is with the backlighting on the camera, you're not really seeing that, but you do have a screen you can drop on the back of this. Now, again, that's an option we've added in here, so keep in mind not every single one's going to be equipped like that. Most will. I don't remember the name of this color scheme. I don't know why I want to say topaz, but I don't think that's it. I guess it doesn't matter. I want to point out we have all LED interior lighting. What's funny is people say, yeah, but this Coachmen just has those old camper lights. No, these are still LED and they're very bright. Even, in the middle of the day today, I've got these lights on and it's making one heck of a difference in here. We have centralized air conditioning, which a lot of toy haulers are not going to have. Because this has a separated private bathroom and front walk-around private bedroom, if you just had a living room AC, you'd sweat at night, you know? Not to mention, these are, being a toy hauler, this is extra tall. I'm 6'3", my fingertips barely touch. That tells me this is about 7'6" tall at the ceiling in here. So even with the power lift bed back there, you've got lots of headroom. Now, I have all this opened up so you can see that there's actually a fair amount of storage in this RV right here. And, you know, it's well positioned, and these cabinets, you know, from a two-dimensional video, it's hard to tell, but these cabinets are pretty fairly deep, so you can get some good storage in there. You know, every ounce of space they opened it up, because every ounce of space is really critical on a floor plan like this. Now again, sealed edge countertops, and this is going to carry through in your kitchen, in your bathroom, anywhere. You know, anywhere they use this is what they use. They also have an American stone cast sink. Basically, the whole idea is, you know, if you're cooking something, you want to throw something in there that's really hot, pour out some hot water, it's not going to melt. It's not a cheap plastic sink. This also has a gas and electric water heater with automatic gas ignition that can recharge up to 18 gallons per hour. Again, things that most toy haulers can't match. The TV is included with this, by the way, and maybe it's an option. I know that this particular RV has a TV included with it, and it comes mounted on this nice swing arm bracket, so you can make it face anywhere you want here. So you have an adjustable, you know, entertainment type center. Oh, I was telling you how this is very convertible. This means that you can use this RV just like a camper. You could use it like a toy hauler. You could use it like a bunkhouse, which is kind of the new trend in toy haulers. It's the alternative bunkhouse. And I've actually talked to a lot of outdoorsy folks that will just take this mattress out and they'll use this like a gun safe or a fishing pole safe, and they can recess it all the way up to the ceiling, and they can lock their trailer, and it's just one extra level of safety, you know, for, you know, things like, you know, weapons and outdoors equipment that can, you know, cost a little bit of money. This is something else I like. You walk in, you have one light switch for the entire RV, and you can see how those do make a pretty good difference there. Right down here, we have an all-in-one Bluetooth-enabled DVD CD player. Connects to your outside speakers, auxiliary inputs. It does everything. You know, you're not going to have to worry about bringing extra electronics with you. And also, there is a nice pantry here. This was an area that wasn't really conducive to my still photos. And I thought, man, you know, when I'm doing my video, I got to make sure I come over and mention this. One of these switches also controls a full light strip below your power awning. Again, because it's windy, I just didn't want to spend a whole lot of time out there. So this is, again, something that most toy haulers can't match, and that is a really nice bathroom. And keep in mind, these types of things, a nice bathroom in the big front bedroom we're about to go see, that wouldn't be possible if this wasn't a lightweight trailer. Now, because this is a toy hauler, that means you have an extra tall shower. And I'm not just going to say that, I'm going to demonstrate. Again, I'm 6'3" with boots on. I have lots of headroom up here. So headroom is not going to be a concern in this thing. Another thing I like is the newer spa-style shower that they have in here. Looks awesome. And, you know, it gives you a little measure of privacy a little bit, too. That's always nice. And again, where you're going to be splashing water, sealed edge countertops so you don't water damage your own trailer. And again, you walk in, just a light switch next to the door. All LED lights, nice and bright, makes a big difference. We have a sliding pocket door right here, so you do have a privacy door. You don't have to worry about, you know, a curtain or something like that. So this is where this floor plan is drastically different for most travel trailer toy haulers. And again, it would not be possible if this was not a lightweight, because it would nudge it out of the half-ton towable capacity. If this was a conventionally built wood frame aluminum skin toy hauler with this floor plan, it would be beyond what a half-ton should be towing, assuming you put a bike in it. And that's the whole thing. This trailer itself is pretty lightweight. It's when you load a bike in it that it suddenly weighs a little more. Just to give you an idea, I'm right next to the weight sticker. Dry weight of this one, as it is built, is 5,917 pounds. So you throw a 1,300 pound bike in that, and you're about where a half-ton wants to be. Now, if this was a conventionally built camper that weighed, you know, like 68 dry, you wouldn't want to do that. So we maintain big overhead cabinets here, which again, a lot of toy haulers can't match because they don't have a front bedroom that has a full walk-around bed. And now this is also an 80-inch queen bed, true queen bed, just like you have in the bunks. They don't give you that 74-inch camper queen. So not only are you still getting a front walk-around bed, you're still getting the big queen bed in this floor plan. There is storage below the bed, and you notice both sides of the bed will have little stands here with power outlets. So if you need to charge phones or run CPAP machines, you can do that. But what's cool is right over here, they have kind of a handy charging station. You see 4 total household outlets right there, and there's little holes right there, so you can plug in your chargers and you can dangle them down to plug in your devices. And a lot of RVs now have these really cool black plastic 12 volt and twin USB plugs, and that's nice. I'm glad that they're there. It's certainly better than nothing. However, you have to remember that you have to try to picture how you're actually going to use this thing. When you're in your RV, you're going, you know, you didn't buy this nice new RV to have power cables strung all over the place, and that's what you're going to end up with that exposed charging center. Again, Coachmen's been doing this more than 50 years. They have more experience than just about anybody. They've listened to a lot of customer feedback over the years. You know, like an oven in a travel trailer toy hauler. Basically unheard of. But it's something that their customers have demanded, so they've gone that extra step. Instead of trying to force you to settle, they give you everything you are looking for, and they do so very intelligently, and it's implemented very well. Give us a call, 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Thank you, everybody. Take care. Stay safe. Happy camping. Have some fun.